welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Reacts video here today, reacting to another episode of Doctor Who. Bow ties at the ready, everybody. I've got my red ones and white polka dots, a nice simple one for today. As today we are here after the cliffhanger of the season 6 premiere. Check it out if you haven't already. The Impossible Astronaut. We're here back today for Day of the Moon. How did we leave things in Impossible Astronaut? God, River and Rory went into the secret century-old caves that, you know, have a network traveling the entire Earth into the little kind of spaceship area underneath, and outside the weird creatures I'm pretty sure are the Silence, you know, died using their electricity powers. They've been, you know, talking to Rose and taunting Rose a little bit. When you look at them, you remember. When you look away, you forget. And it's not Rose. Oh, God. I was doing so well. Amy. I was doing so well. They were taunting Amy. Amy and Doctor upstairs, hear the little girl, rush over. Amy goes to tell the Doctor about the stuff. CD Freeze here, he's nice, he's gay. Got shot while he was down. And then Amy took his gun and shot at the astronaut, because the astronaut, also forgot to mention this, in the future kills the Doctor, who's a few hundred years older, which happened before all of this. He sent out letters to everyone, including a past version of himself. A lot going on here. Astronaut was a little boy. That's how we ended things. Without further ado, let's just jump right into things. Bow ties at the ready. Season 6, Episode 2 of Doctor Who, Day of the Moon.
Suspect directly ahead. Coming to you now.
Oh my god, okay, so we're 3 months later, we're in Utah. I think we were in California. Like, we were in Florida last time, which I'm almost certain, you know, Florida, Utah, unrelated. I know that much about geography. And Amy's running in the desert, wearing the same clothes, may I mention. What has happened?
Is our body bag?
Yes, it is.
It's empty.
How about that?
Do you even know why you're doing this, eh? Can you even remember the warehouse?
Oh god. CD Freeze here. There's some Secret Service men and an empty body bag ready for Amy. Can he remember? Can he ever? Because that thing was full of those creatures. I'm not calling him the Silence yet, because I'm not 100% sure. I'm 99% sure. And yeah, when you look away, you forget. So yeah, he won't remember, will he?
What the hell's going on? Look behind me. There's nothing behind me. Look!
What the hell? Right, okay. So a little black and white flashback. I gotta get me subtitles on it. You know, creature was behind him. And it said its name, it said Canton. He's in pretty much shock at that, and then he shoots Amy. Amy's down, and Amy's got markings all over her arms. You know, like she's joined a prison gang, and she's doing a Roman numeral for every person she killed.
Found Amy Pond. She had strange markings on her arm. Do you know what they are? Why don't you ask her?
Oh, and Doctor locked up in Area 51. And he's grown a beard. He's been there for so long. It suits you, honestly, Doc. You're going to shave, I know, when you get out. But it suits you. As a fellow bearded. God, yeah. Killing one of the Doctor's friend, honestly. Not a good way to ingratiate yourself with the Doctor. Honestly, quickest way to piss him off. Oh my god, the silhouette of it slowly rising from behind the sheet in the background. Jesus Christ. River with the markings as well. What are these markings? I don't know, just a way to help you remember? Maybe, so you don't forget? I don't know. It's a lovely dress, River. Really. Wow, what a freeze frame I'm on. Getting distracted, God. They're all being hunted by the US and by these creatures as well, with their tunnel network around the world.
I see you. I see you.
Dr. Song! Song!
And they're gone. Yeah, she was doing another mark. She said, I see you, and then she put down a marking. So the markings are helping to remember. But the damn military have showed up and distracted her. Guns in hand. Jesus Christ, damn military. It's all going to come down to Rory, I tell ya. God, Rory the Roman.
They're everywhere.
I know. America's being invaded.
You were invaded a long time ago. America is occupied.
No way out this time.
There's always a way out.
God, she's amazing, isn't she? So elegant. Damn, always a way out, sweetie. Always a way out. So true from River, though. Yeah, America's not being invaded. Okay, we're past that. It is occupied. These creatures have fully taken over. Okay, they're everywhere, and you can't see them. And even if you do, you just forget them. It's not a good state.
Bricks, what are they made of? Where is she? She ran off the 50th floor. I'd say zero balance dwarf star alloy. You're building me the perfect prison, and it still won't be enough.
You can look at that 2 ways. Won't be enough to contain him. Fair enough. Won't be enough to, stop those creatures from getting to him. Fair enough as well. Yeah, I mean, all the greatest villains and minds across the universe and everything had the Pandorica to contain the Doctor. And that wasn't enough. So, I don't know why you guys think you're going to be... you and your prison here is going to be any better.
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for you to run. It'd look better if I shot you while you're running. Then again, looks at everything.
What are these guys' problems? CD3, what happened? They saved your life. You're having a good time, you were bantering, flirting a little bit. What happened in these 3 months that you shot Rory, the Roman, and the gang dead now? Like, damn. And yes, that was a little bit of a pun.
Is there a reason you're doing this?
I want you to know where you stand.
In a cell.
In the perfect cell. Nothing can penetrate these walls. In here, you're literally cut off from the rest of the universe.
That's sick and twisted, for Christ's sake. Imprison him, okay, he's been there, done that. Locking him in this prison, tied to this chair with the dead bodies of the people he cares about most around him. CD3's a sick freak, I tell ya.
Dorsey old?
You bet.
You okay?
Oh, finally.
Things could really do with our hole.
Never had a complaint before.
What? My head already, Jesus Christ. So CD3 was putting on an act to, I don't know, get them all together? Maybe? I mean, River's not here because she jumped instead of us shooting her, but I'm not entirely sure what the plan is. We've locked ourselves in this prison, no one can hear us. I'm sure we've got an exit still, but what's the plan?
They know we're not going anywhere. Shall we?
What about Dr. San? Dove off a roof? Get out there. Open all the doors to the swimming pool!
Oh. She does do that. Okay, I see the plan. River jumps off the roof, and then in the past, and then in the future, we're all ready to go. TARDIS in the prison with them, and then we TARDIS in to where River Song was, open the doors, she goes into the swimming pool. Jesus Christ, a real leap of faith from River.
What are they up to?
No idea. Good news is
We've got a secret weapon.
Apollo 11's your secret weapon.
no, it's not Apollo 11. That would be silly. It's Neil Armstrong's throat.
Because that's perfectly sane. That's not silly at all. No. Apollo 11, the giant rocket being your secret weapon? Why would you do that? No. Lance Armstrong's foot. Kinky. Oh, for Christ's sake. For Christ's sake, Doctor. I must say again, though, this beard really suits him. Especially with the tweed blazer. You know what he's giving, actually? He's giving a little bit of Joe Goldberg from You Season 4 in London. He's giving that professor look all over. And I'm digging it.
Ready. Check.
Clear.
Clear.
Ow! 3 months. What have we found out? They are everywhere.
Okay, so yeah, they've taken over everywhere. That's what we took the 3 months for. We took the 3 months on the run, and him working with the FBI to investigate, to look around and see what's going on, I don't know if that was the only way we could do it, but sure. And Doctor is implanting something in their hands, which they checked to make sure that they're ready to go in wherever they're going.
Ow!
You okay?
Oh, better.
Better.
Turns out I was wrong. I'm not pregnant.
What's up?
Nothing.
I mean, there's no baby, so he doesn't need to know, but Rory, has got insecurities enough even after the wedding and everything, and Amy literally willing to die rather than live in the world without him. If he finds out that Amy thought she was pregnant and told the doctor instead of him, the potential baby's then those insecurities are really going to come up.
That night at the warehouse, while you were pretending to hunt us down, we saw hundreds of those things. We still don't know what they look like.
It's like they edit themselves out of your memory.
Sometimes you feel a bit sick, not always.
That's why you mark your skin.
Only way we'd know if we'd had an encounter.
Yeah. You mark your skin to know. Because you can't remember it. So, you know, you can remember why you make the markings, though. And so every marking, you'd know you have an encounter. You know, if you suddenly forget something, you look at your hand and you got another little line, you know, bang. I don't know why you had to pretend to hunt them. Maybe to, you know, make the silence think you're not there for them. You're there for those guys, like you're putting on a charade, an act, a performance to go unnoticed.
We're leading a revolution. Battle begins. How? Like this. Ah! Nano recorder. You activate it and describe aloud exactly what you're seeing.
Okay. That's what it is. It's just a tape recorder, essentially. So you can, you know, you can't remember them, but you know what they look like. At least, even after forgetting them. You know, they look like Slender Man if he went to, if he went to Chernobyl and got radiation on his head and hands specifically. Doctor having a little fun with it. You know, let's lead the revolution by sneaky poking River.
The light will flash if you've left yourself a message.
Why didn't you tell me this?
I did, but even information about these creatures erases itself.
What?
Your hand.
Play it.
How did it get in here?
Oh no. For a tool for Horror Who, I love Stephen Moffat's work with Horror Who, as I'll call it. And for a tool for Horror Who, the recording on your hand thing is brilliant, because Jesus Christ. He can't remember any information they told him about it, about the creature, because that wiped itself from his memory as well. And then he looks over at the door and looks back, and he already forgot he saw it. Meaning now we know one of them's in here. Oh God.
And when I say turn back, straighten my bow tie.
What? What are you staring at?
Hologram. Photo on Amy's phone. Describe it.
I can't.
The problem. Yeah, we'd have a real problem with it actually getting this artist. It didn't. Just a hologram from the picture on Amy's phone. Amy, really good work on that picture, by the way. 10 out of 10 decision there in the moment. Very smart of you, gal. But it immediately erased itself from our minds, so... Still love you, CD3. Still love you.
You straightened my bow tie because I planted the idea in your head while you were looking at the creature.
They could do that to people. You could be doing stuff and not really knowing why.
Like post-hypnotic suggestion.
Ruling the world with post-hypnotic suggestion.
But where did they get the girl?
Oh, God. I didn't realise how bad this could be, yeah. Because they can, like Doctor influenced him to straighten his bow tie, and he forgot why he did it. They could, you know, be whispering into Richard Nixon's ear, you know, invade Iraq. And then, you know, he won't know why he's doing it, but he's going to do it. Oh, and these creatures are all over the world. Not good. Not good at all.
You'll have to find her. I'm off to NASA.
Find her? Where do we look?
Children's homes.
Hello.
FBI. It's about a missing child.
Yes, come in, please.
And that's why they're here. Yeah, makes sense. They're looking for the little girl who was calling the president. Where can you take a child easiest without anyone noticing? A children's home. You know, there are parents who are going to call up and worried about where their children are, call the police. Just children's home. A lot of children running around. Hard to keep track of them all.
Please excuse the riding. I try to clean it up.
It's the kids, yeah? They do that.
Yes, the children. It must be.
You sound really sure of that. You can only hope red paint other than blood. Painted on the wall. Get out, leave now. Kids, they do the darndest things.
My office.
We nearly didn't come to this place. I understood it's closed in 67.
It's the plan.
It's 1969 now.
Why are you saying that? Of course it isn't.
Oh, we might have a serious infestation of the creatures in here. This guy's not only forgetting their faces, he's forgetting what year it is. He's, I mean, quite a few years behind. The place is meant to close in 67. It's 69 now. So he must think it's before 67 even, so he's at least like 3+ years behind. Oh, God, this guy. They have fried his brain, I tell you.
I'll check upstairs.
Be careful.
The bed's strewn all over the place. Get out, leave me alone, written across the walls. And of course the creepiest part, lightning and rain outside for maximum tension, and a lone wooden rocking horse rocking on its own. Oh, for God's sake.
I think we found the place she was taken from. Things have been here.
Find out what you can, but don't hang around. Don't worry, I put everything back the way I found it. Except this. There's always a bit left over, isn't there?
Doctor, for Christ's sake. He's nowhere. He's keeping it low-key. Don't worry. He's just, doing some tech work on the Apollo 11 astronaut, on the Apollo 11 rocket, and he's got a spare wire after tinkering around with it. Sure, it's fine.
See them, but I think they're asleep. Just get out.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, listening to her past self to get out of there. Oh, God. I kind of love it, I do love it. Instead of showing her seeing the creature and everything, just skip that part, and then for maximum attention, and you save money on having to get the prosthetic going for, the creature. Little red flashing light on her hand. Creepy as hell. Love it. This is not the children I thought this place would be home to. Oh no. That is a full-ass infestation. Okay, they are covering the ceiling here. Amy, as quietly as possible, make your way to the exit. Oh God. Suddenly covered in markings, do one marking every time you see one. And she had a hell of a lot of markings all of a sudden because she'd seen a hell of a lot of them. For God's sake. And she forgets. Looks away, door creaks open. She looks away, she forgets. Just walk away, And then CD3 were like, I got all those damn markings all over your face, girl. That's as good as I'm going to get to an American accent. I gave it a go instead of just making it Welsh, Oh, God. And one of the parent creatures, just wanted her out, away from her children. Let them sleep. Let them sleep.
How the hell did you get
On a top secret mission for the president.
to get President Nixon to assure us of that?
Okay. The music starting as he came in is so funny. This could actually be him. It could just be a hologram from the TARDIS, which is right outside. Who knows? River, Rory, very smartly dressed as his assistants, loving to get up gals. Doctor's right, saying, I was sent by the president before trying to thoroughly bite off his handcuffs.
I understand you have a baby on the way.
What are you hoping for?
Just a healthy American, sir.
Doing some work for me personally. Could you cut him a little slack? Break into Apollo 11.
Nixon looking over like, what the hell? Doctor's like, sorry. You're not used to his antics. River and Rory aren't even fazed by it. Like, yeah, the Doctor tried to successfully broke into Apollo 11. Of course he did. That's so him.
I need you to release him now.
Could you do that for me?
Well,
I am your commander-in-chief. Then I guess that would be fine. Glad to hear it.
Bye-bye.
He's still so confused. This guy breaks in. You arrest him. Yeah. He's like, the president sent me. Sure he did. The president shows up and tells you, he knows you both, tells you to let him go. Okay, you're the president, I'll let him go. And then this weird guy, calling himself only the Doctor, shakes both your hands and then just finger guns the president. Never a dull day, I tell you, when the Doctor's around.
This place, it's been closed for years. What are you even doing?
The child, she must be cared for. It's important. That's what they said.
That's what who said?
Oh, that's ominous. Being kept here because they told him the child needed to be cared for. I assume this little girl who's been calling the president and who was in the spacesuit. Oh, well, ominous as hell.
Hello, who are you?
No, I think she's just dreaming.
Pardon. Just walking through the corridor, a whiteboard pen all over your face. And in this raggedy old building, you find this premium steel door, opens, woman's inside, metal eye patch. Nah, she's just dreaming, closes it up. I know it's weird being around the Doctor. This place.
I saw you looking through the hood. How can that be me?
Oh, my brain. Right, one step at a time. The hatch in the door is gone. Fair enough, understandable. This room is just actually a children's bedroom, living room on this. So a full house, essentially. Bed, sink, you know, everything you need. And this child, from the pictures, is the daughter of Amy Pond here. My brain.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shoot you, but you killed the doctor.
Please help me. Help me.
Oh, no thank you. They're walking in. Oh, for the love of God. I don't understand either, Amy. This little girl's just asking for help. Thankfully you missed. Thank Christ. Oh, for God's sake. In they come. Oh, you need help. This little girl needs help. You need help, baby. I need help understanding this all in a minute.
Just some questions. Yes, I see.
Who was that?
Who was who?
And the creatures come and pay him a visit, you know, big boss man. And, you know, tell him something and, you know, use their little suggestion thing to get him to do something now, I'm assuming. They've shut the door on Amy upstairs. This ain't good. This is dire right now.
What are you? You can tell me, because I won't remember. Are you armed?
This world is ours. Since the wheel no need of weapons.
True. They just use your words, and you know, it's not like you can remember them after you turn around anyway. They just use their words and their power of suggestion. Since the dawn of time, since the wheel, since fire. They've been everywhere. They are everywhere. Amy's in need of help. But smart CD3, you know? Turning on your recorder and saying it's not like I'll remember, so why don't you just tell me your evil plan? Like, clever.
Yeah. Welcome to America.
Welcome to America, baby. Yeehaw! You might not have any weapons. CD3 does, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Sheesh, boy. Pop off. Pop off. Damn. I'm not going to be able to hit an American accent for you, CD3. But I can either... I'll decide in a moment. I can either hit Mickey or I can hit Goofy. I might be able to hit Kermit. Those are like I can't believe I'm about to say this. The three most famous American accents I can do, I think.
Tape everything that happens in this office.
You have to give me more than this. What were you doing to Apollo 11?
Think. Now, no more questions. You have to trust me and nobody else.
Doctor, it's Canton. He needs us.
Oh, it's a lot to ask. You're a strange man who said he was from Scotland Yard and has a magic teleporting blue police box, telling the President of the United States that he's only allowed to trust you after you were tampering and doing something to Apollo 11. We'll just say, at the very least, the advice to record everything that goes on in his office from now on. Incredible. Solid advice. Very good advice.
Try to blow the lock.
Okay, gun down, I've got it. Okay.
Can't see.
Where is she, Doctor?
I don't know where I am.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Little girl watching, listening, is hiding outside. Spacesuit now empty. And Amy is God knows where, and they have taken out her audio recorder and left it here so we can listen to her cries for help. Oh.
They took this out of her. How did they do that? Why can I still hear her?
Is it a recording?
It defaults to live. This is current.
Amy, can you hear me?
She can't hear you.
Oh. And it's live. That's great. Well, you know what? We know she's alive, at least, because she can talk. She's in grave danger and terrified, but she's alive, you know. And we'll take that as the tiniest bit of consolation, because that's all the consolation we're going to get right now.
She can always hear me, Doctor. Wherever she is, and she always knows that I am coming for her.
Doctor, can you hear me? Oh, God, please.
Damn it. I was going to comment, great speech from Rory. You know, you can tell how much he loves her. And then what happens? Amy's there calling out, not to hit for Rory to help, but for the doctor. Oh, Rory, I'm sorry. He wants to be the one Amy calls out for help from, you know? It's not you, though. It's just that the doctor's the doctor, okay? He's just more likely to save her in this scenario.
Is somebody there? I think someone has been shot. I think we should help.
I mean, you remembered someone had been shot. You didn't remember it was this guy, but yeah. Getting medical help. And thankfully for you, you have a doctor here.
Who and what are you?
We are the Silence.
Silence, Doctor.
Rory, listen to that.
Silence.
We ran from the silence.
There you go. Doctor remembering all of it now. Yep. These are the Silence. I thought I recognised them. Yeah, they are the Silence. Oh, it's a 10 out of 10 design. I do love it. Okay, maybe it's partially because I'm a fan of Slender Man. I couldn't tell you who came first, but I am a fan. I am a fan.
You've been in there for days.
I need Dr. Shepard here right now.
Sir, I need to talk to Colonel Jefferson.
You really don't.
For Christ's sake. It's so funny. Fair enough for them to be a bit on edge. This guy goes into that prison for days on end and then just waltzes out like everything's fine. And it turns out, I mean, this adds even more questions. You were in that prison for days on end with the prisoner, the Doctor, and with President Nixon. I love that they play his theme song every time he comes on camera. It's so funny.
Basically life support. 20 different kinds of alien tech in here.
Why put her in here?
Put this on, you don't even need to eat. Communication system that can hack into anything.
Including the telephone network.
Jesus Christ. And an alien, outside of a human spacesuit, with alien tech from 20 plus different species that you can just live in. Okay, they'll turn sunlight into food for you, but it'll photosynthesize your life complete. Why? And why this little girl, from the photos, is Amy's daughter? So many questions. Well, I mean, Amy was the only one who could see them as well. So connections, so many questions.
You won't learn anything from that envelope.
Perfectly ordinary stationery. Summoned by a stranger who won't even show his face. That's a first for me. How about you?
Our lives are back to front.
That's really what I asked.
Ask something else then.
Yeah, you want an answer or something else? She's already told you, you know. Doctor incredibly still intrigued by who sent him this letter to arrive here, this invitation, but not giving her an answer. Not gonna get an answer from River, shall we say? Oh, it is a tragedy, you know, their lives like that. Just back to front. First time Doctor met River was the last time she met him. And then travelling through, he gets to know her more. She knows him less until he meets her for the last time and she meets him for the first time. Tough.
Possible she's not just any little girl.
Say she's human.
But
She climbed out of this suit. Forced her way out. She must be incredibly strong.
incredibly strong and running away. I like her.
Yeah. A strong-willed woman who loves running away. That is the Doctor's cup of tea right there. Okay, that's his cup of joe. That's his favourite. Okay, that's Darky's favourite right there. And if it is Daughter of River Song, timey-wimey it could be, I suppose, then Double likes her.
They don't make anything, get other life forms to do it for them.
So they're parasites then?
They can influence human behaviour. Doing that on a global scale.
Then what?
Then why did the human race suddenly decide to go to the moon?
That's a terrifying question. Oh, I think I can see why the Doctor might have been tinkering with the rocket. Because, yeah, if they've been, whispering in the ears and puppeting human existence for all this time, why have they just made humans decide to go to the moon? What do they want up there? Ooh.
6, 5,
Because the Silence needed a spacesuit.
1, 0. All engines running.
Or just because they needed a spacesuit. You know, I prefer the theory where the moon's actually a giant egg full of them. Could have just been a space for a space bit, I guess.
It's just an alien, Dr. Shepard.
Someone's already been treating it.
You've been treating it.
Does Colonel Jefferson know?
No, and I'm gonna tell him again. Sorry?
Why was I called in here for no reason?
For God's sake. The problem. I mean, hey, you got him to treat the patient. So that's good at least, even if he completely forgot it. So you know what? Double win. He's not going to report this to anyone. Double win.
You are foolish.
What would you do in my place?
We have ruled your lives since your lives began. You should get us all out of sight.
Alright, no need to be rude about it. A simple thank you would have done. Thank you, CD3. Appreciate you tending to my wounds. No need to be rude about it. He is right, though. They've been puppeting human existence since the dawn of time. You should want them all, you know, you want to rip them out root and stem, which you will do, obviously, but you need info first for all that.
Repairing itself. Would it ever be able to move without an occupant?
Why?
Girl said the spaceman was coming to eat her. Maybe that's exactly what happened.
Oh my god, that's terrifying, River. Doctor's got the video message through of the Silence. Rory's having an emotional breakdown. River's raising a very good point. Yeah. She did say about the spaceman coming to eat her. So if this thing can operate itself, then it might have came and ate her, you know, put her inside of it.
I know you think it's him, but it's not. It's you. I'm going to tell you properly just to see your stupid face. My life was so boring before you just dropped out of the sky.
Well, this is awkward. Well, this is a little bit awkward. I had high hopes. You know, Amy, with a message saying that it's always been you, you know? You think it's the other guy, but it's you. You know, you make my life so exciting ever since you fell from the sky. Now, Rory, unless there's something I'm missing about the day you met Amy. Oh, Rory going through it. Why are they putting Rory through it? Rory went through it all last season, you know. Then finally, we had Amy's choice where, you know, the big gesture, I'd rather be dead than not be with you. They got married. You'd hope Rory would not, you know, you can't get over your insecurities, obviously, but, you know, find his way through them and realise that she loves him. This really ain't helping.
Can't you save her?
Track that signal back, take us right to her.
And why haven't you?
Because then what? This isn't an alien invasion. They live here. This is kicking the Romans out of Rome.
Yeah. Yeah, true. We could find her, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You know, we could be there right now. We could be there, just like that. But then what is the real question? Because they're not some, you know, puny aliens. Not like we're dealing with a Slovene here. These guys have infested the entire planet. They run this place. They've run this place for God knows how long. This is going to be a tricky one.
Rome fell.
I know, I was there.
So was I.
Personal question.
Seriously?
Trevor, remember it. 2,000 years, waiting for Amy, the last centurion.
No.
You lying?
Of course I'm lying.
Go through enough emotional turmoil without trying to bring that up, Doctor. Maybe not the best time. Of course he remembers it. 2,000 years is an awful large part of his life to just forget like that, you know?
Where am I? Where is this?
Oh god, Amy tied up. And it looks like their spaceship base that River and Rory found in the tunnel system last episode. So we're very much right above it if that's the case. But still, also looks like she's been unconscious. And if she has been unconscious, if she's been unconscious, I mean, timey-wimey, I mean, she could still be the one, you know, begging for help, different time. But I don't know. It might be, you know, they manipulate things, don't they? They've been manipulating humans since the dawn of time. They could just be trying to manipulate the Doctor and Rory here too.
You are me upon.
You're ugly. Has anyone mentioned that to you?
We do you honor. You will bring the silence.
You've made a big mistake bringing me here. Wait till you see what's coming for you now.
You've been here a while, Amy. I know what you're going for, you know, threats, you know, the oncoming storm's coming to get you. Fair enough. But yeah, you've been here a while. And I don't like the sound of that, you know, Amelia Pond, you will bring the silence. You know? Like, God. What are they going to use you for? I mean, you know, you were feeling sick, you said you thought you were pregnant, then you didn't. You might actually be pregnant, though. Or maybe the silence will impregnate. Don't want that for in my face. Don't want that for in my head.
No! Get off me! No! No! No!
Oh, interesting. I've seen one of these before. Abandoned. Wonder how that happened.
Yeah, thank you. I've seen one of these before as well. It's exactly like the one that James Corden had above his house. Yeah, thank you, Doctor. Thank you for confirming with me. Oh, trying to get Amy to go to sleep, but don't worry. Docky's here. The oncoming storm has arrived. Bow tie ready.
Rory, River, keep one silent and eye shut at all times. Sorry, we're in the middle of something. Have you seen what's on the telly? Oh, hello, Amy. Look at me, I'm confident. You want to watch that, me, when I'm confident.
You do, it's a real show. No idea what his plan is, but he has just waltzed into the Silence's lair here. Amy's tied up, and he said, "All right, boys, I brought the television round. Should we have a little look at the moon landing, huh? They got up there, can you believe it, huh? Men in the moon." It's an insane... They're all insane plans from your doc.
Oh, and this is my friend River. Has her own kind. I don't like me. She really doesn't mind shooting people. But I shouldn't like that. Kind of do it. She'll definitely kill at least the first 3 of you.
Not the first 7.
7, really?
Oh, 8 for you, honey.
Stop it.
Can you two not right now? This is not the time for you to be flirting about how many of them you could kill. She could kill 3, 7, 8 for you. Oh, stop it. Like, please. Jesus Christ. They around each other. They get more, and every time they meet, they're getting more and more horny around each other.
All I really want to do, accept your total surrender. Yes, people have suffered and died. What's the point in 2 hearts if you can't be a bit forgiving now and then? Silence. You guys take that seriously, don't you?
Like the anti-Doctor. The Doctor just loves to talk. Well, you know what? He's perfect villain, actually. He loves to talk. They're silence. They just shut the hell up and listen. Beautiful. Now you surrender, please.
Do you know how many people are watching? 500 million. Never, ever forget it. But don't forget this bit. Ready? Ready.
Oh my god. What he was doing on the Apollo mission, he was setting up this tech, so when ready he could broadcast this, because yeah, millions upon millions upon hundreds and hundreds of millions of people watching this footage at the same time and seeing this. That's, you know, the silence not so hidden right now, are they, with all these people, eyes on them.
You've given the order for your own execution.
One whacking great kick up the backside for the silence. You just raised an army against yourself.
Oh no. Genius. Using that video message from them to put in, you know, like how their words can, like, influence decision. You know, like they said, like you forget them, but you remember what they said. And influence their decision to try and, you know, to wipe the silence all out of sight. And now everyone, with that message in the back of their mind, suddenly seeing the silence fully, with the one mission, they don't know why, but they want to kick them all out of sight.
I think quite possibly the word you're looking for right now is oops. Run! Guys, I mean us. Run! Not leaving without you.
Just get your stupid face out of here!
Hey, but he's not leaving without you, for Christ's sake. He would never, okay? River, just like she said she would, lasers flying everywhere. That's my queen. That's my queen. Slay it, girl. And yeah, Silence should run. Also, gang, y'all should run as well. Everybody should be running from this room right now for varying reasons.
Into the TARDIS, quickly!
Oh, Rory a bit taken aback, remembering Amy's video message about how she can't wait to see, you know, his stupid face, thinking he's talking about the Doctor, you know, since he fell from the sky. Talking about Rory. Come on, Rory, you know she loves you. I don't know how many times she has to prove this to you.
Don't let them build the full power! There's a reason why I'm shooting, honey! What are you doing? Helping! You've got a screwdriver! Don't build a cabinet! That's really wrong!
She's got a point, Doc. She's got a gun. I can see what she's doing here to ward him off. You've got a screwdriver. No offence, mate. What are you doing here? What are you doing in the defence mode we're initiating?
My old fella didn't see that, did he? He gets ever so cross.
What kind of doctor are you?
Archaeology.
That was kind of hot. No, I will make it. That was a really hot, River. She demolished all of them. Oh, Doctor of Archaeology. Jesus Christ. Damn. Lost for words a little bit.
You called me stupid.
Always call you stupid.
No. My face. I wasn't sure who you were talking about. Me or...
Him.
Well, you did say he dropped out of the sky.
It's a figure of speech, moron.
It is. You can see why I'd think that. But also, once again, Rory, come on. She's proved herself more than enough that it's you. That she chooses you. That she loves you. She married you, for Christ's sake. Come on. Come on, Rory, already. Rory the Roman, the Centurion, please.
Safe again.
No, of course you're not safe. But if you want to pretend you're safe, you can sleep at night. Okay. Canton just wants to get married.
I'm sure something can be arranged. Canton here tells me you're from the future.
Hey. And just like that, the Doctor convinced Richard Nixon to legalise gay marriage for CD3. Hero. Hero of the people, the Doctor. Oh. Well, happy ending for CD3. Like Hankton. Oh, God. Clapton. I can't remember. Clankton? Is his name Clanton? Clankton? Clankton? Delaware the 3rd. CD3. My love.
I'm a president at the beginning of his time. Dare I ask, will I be remembered?
Tricky Dicky. They're never going to forget you. Say hi to David Frost for me. David Frost.
Ooh. Fair enough, quick question, Richard. I ain't gonna tell you, but hey, Tricky Dicky. You'll never be forgotten. Doctor's got it right there at the very least.
This person you want to marry, black? Yes. Perhaps I'm a little more liberal.
He is.
Yes. I think the moon is far enough for now.
I figured it might be.
Yeah. They had me for a minute there. You know, they're just black, but like, no. I know. Looking at you, CD3, I knew that's a gay man right there. And maybe not today. Maybe the moon might be far enough for today, but someday in the future. CD3, you and your beau, I have faith. Love will prevail.
You could come with us.
I have a promise to live up to.
See you next time. Call me.
What? That's it? What's the matter with you?
Have I forgotten something?
Shut up.
Oh. Looked like he was going to pull away for a minute, but then he said no. Grabs the shoulder, leans in. There you go, Doc. Deserved that. You guys worked hard this mission. Well, get in there. We're getting there. Doctor and River. I am loving watching their story progress. It is beautiful.
Right. Interesting.
What's wrong? You're acting like we've never done that before.
We haven't.
We haven't.
Oh, look at the time. Must be off. It's the first time for everything.
And our last time.
Oh, for Christ's sake, why'd you have to say that? I was happy. You know, you had a nice kiss. You know, Doctor's happy. First time for everything. First time he ever kissed you. And then pointing out, yeah. If this is the first time you've kissed the Doctor for him, and your lives are going opposite directions, then that means for River, she's never going to kiss him again. Christ, that hurts. Damn it. Why you gotta ruin a beautiful moment like this with timey-wimey stuff?
You okay?
Lots of stuff I can't quite remember.
After effect of the silence, naturally enough. That's not what I was asking. You told me you were pregnant.
Yes.
Why did you tell me?
You're my best friend.
Oh, I guess, yeah. No offense, Aim. Never see you hang out with anyone else. Just Rory and the Doctor. Oh, he could have been your man of honour if, you know, he existed at the time of your wedding. Hey, well, I don't want to upset. At the 10-year vow renewal, rather than me saying at the next one, eh?
Why tell me and not Rory?
What do you think? I travelled with you in this TARDIS for so long. If I was pregnant, wouldn't it have had an effect? I want to tell Rory his baby might have 3 heads.
Oh no. Cursed live feature of these bloody tech gadgets. Oh. Rory's heart breaking that she wouldn't tell him, that she would tell the Doctor. This man's insecurities are put on an emotional roller coaster this episode, I tell you. Up and down. Oh, she loves the Doctor. Oh no, she wanted me to save her. Oh, she was pregnant. She thought she was pregnant. She told the Doctor and not me. Fair point from Amy. I don't know if it would have an effect. I'd like to think not. I like to think it wouldn't have an effect. I really would.
Oh, stupid face.
Hello.
Taking that away from you if you're going to listen in all the time.
That's a fair point, but you should have told me that you thought you were pregnant. I'm a nurse.
Can you stop being stupid?
Please, Rory, for the love of God, stop being stupid. And also, you really should confiscate that from him. He shouldn't have that. It's weird. You could say a safety thing, but no. Just take it away from him, please. And I know you're a nurse, Rory, but he's a doctor. So he's like one up to you in rank. Not qualifications, but rank.
This little girl, who was she? Or we could just go off and have some adventure.
He's not gonna tell her? Oh no. I mean, I guess from his perspective, Amy said she thought she was pregnant, then she suddenly said, actually, I wasn't. So from his perspective, Amy must know she's pregnant and is hiding it for some reason. God. Doctor couldn't help himself having a little peek. Couldn't help himself having a little look, and yeah, pregnant. Drama. Ooh, drama's coming.
Little girl, are you okay?
It's all right. I'm dying. I can fix that. See?
Okay. You know what? Maybe being in the TARDIS did have an effect on the baby. Because Amy's future child right there is regenerating a little bit. That'll be you know what? I'd tune in to Jerry Springer for that episode. You know? Amy in the middle, Doctor one side, Rory one side. Who's the father? Halfway through, the kid starts regenerating. Doctor's there like, that was fun. That was fun. The Silence, eerie as ever. They've got to be coming back. All the promises of the Silence, they've got to be coming back, and I can't wait. Because that was really good. I really enjoyed that. Good start to season 6. I'll watch episode 3 off camera, The Curse of the Black Spot, and then we'll be back. We'll be watching most of episodes this season. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Episode 3 is the only episode I'm not watching here. Sorry, episode 3. No one liked you. I'm sorry. That was mean to episode 3. Yeah, I'm watching every episode of the season, so buckle in and subscribe so you don't miss any of it. We'll be back next time for the Doctor's wife, who in the future is River Song at least. We're not there yet though. Spoilers. Until then, though, as always, you know, leave a like if you enjoyed. Thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Or if you don't want to leave them in the comments, jump into the Discord. Link in the description. You know, There's an introduce yourself section where you can say your favourite doctor, companion, villain. You know, send pictures of your pets. Love seeing them. Discussion, suggestions for shows and whatever. It's all there. And you can see the schedule to see when things are going to be uploaded if you're curious. But yeah, until next time, as always, force some comments down below, join the Discord, leave a like, subscribe for more so you don't miss a thing as we watch pretty much all of Season 6 minus next episode, which I'll recount the start of Episode 4, Doctor's Wife, for you. And until next time, as always, thank you for all the support, and until next time, as always again, thank you for watching.